We've all been raised on television to believe that one day we'd all be millionaires and movie gods and rock stars. But we won't. We're slowly learning that fact. And we're very, very pissed off.
So let's just throw this out there. I failed. Yep. Many times. But you know what? There's only two things that I can do with a failure. Either I can choose to be self-loathing about it, or I can take it and use it to better myself. Actually, there's a third option too. I can blame other people. But I've never really been into the whole blaming thing because it just doesn't serve any purpose. Now, some other combat veterans will also be able to understand this as well, but like something I've carried around for a really long time is self-loathing from, I failed at being able to keep one of my best friends alive. He didn't make it, and I for years have been back and forth, and I could have done this, should have done that, could have done this, we could have taken a different route. I could have argued with my squad leader and said, no, I don't agree with this, I think it's bad, I could have done a million different things. But my ego just wouldn't let it go. And that's just, a part of something that a lot of people have to deal with. I hope that no one ever has to deal with it. And I know that, we live in the real world where people do have to deal with it. And the other decision mainly that, is an option for me, because I don't ever believe in blaming other people for your problems or your failures, because you're the only one that can ever own them. The only thing I can do is, I can use my ego that's damaged by this failure to make me a better person. I learned this in a lot of different things in my life. I learned it with, in the Marine Corps. When I was going to shooter school, I saw a lot of guys failing out. They had like a 90% failure rate for a lot of this stuff, and it's no joke. And every time I didn't hit the bullseye, I didn't hit the target right in the center, I considered it a failure. Even if it was still on the black, in the edge, that's a failure for me. So I used that failure to make sure that I did everything perfect the next shot. And then everything perfect the next shot, and make it better and better and better. By the time I graduated and I saw that the classroom went from 30 guys down to like 4 were the only ones that made it through. So it's just like, you gotta do that. I'd also do it with the marriage and kids. If I'm wrong and I make a mistake and I fail at something, there's shit I've forgotten to do. There's times where I've done stupid things and pissed my wife off when, I had to let the look back and I had to, holy shit. Come on, dude, seriously, give me a break. Wow. Anyway, I had to look back and realize that, hey, alright, so I failed at this. I hurt my wife's feelings, or, it's supposed to be my partner, my best friend. And I just had to move on from it, and realize, okay, well, I have to own this, and I have to make sure it never happens again. And that's part of failing. Part of failing is a part of life, If you shoot to never fail, you're only going to disappoint yourself, and you're going to live a life of depression because you're going to fail. But that's okay, you're supposed to, because that's how you learn. That's how you better yourself. And like these millennials, they're always they're complaining about all these kids that are like, oh, well, where's my trophy? Everybody wants a fucking participation award. If you don't work for it and you don't earn it, you don't deserve it. Because guess what? Nobody appreciates things that are just given to them. Nobody. I mean, they may be like, I could walk up and give you $100, and you'd be like, oh, thank you, God. Woohoo! Hell yeah, I'll take $100. But if you did something, or you made something, and somebody paid you $100 for it, you would appreciate that money a lot more, because you made that. It wasn't just given to you. So failing isn't bad. Just keep that in mind. And repeat, you can feel free to say it to yourself. Guess what? I failed. But that's okay. What do I do next? Anyway. Should probably help. Turn it on. Anyway, y'all have a good one.